In the previous video, we made a block appear when an external input, in that case an RFID sensor, was triggered. And that's a good way to make blocks do something on screen when something happens outside. But sometimes you want the opposite. You want something outside to happen when a specific thing happens in blocks. For example, I have a slideshow here with just 3 colored slides. And on the fourth slide, there is a video. What I want to do here is that when this slideshow plays and when it reaches this video with the bird, I want it to turn on an external light. For some reason, this is again kind of a contrived example, but it should give you an idea of what you can use the appears and disappears behavior as. So I'm going to attach an appears behavior to this video here. So again, I go to add behavior, select appears, and you can see what it says up here. Sets property when block appears. So when this block that it's attached to shows up, that means when the slideshow reaches this slide, then it will set the property that it's bound to. And we want to bind this to lights on, so it will turn on the light, and I want it to set that value to true, to turn on the light when we reach this slide in the slideshow. Okay, so let's see if we can now play the slideshow back here. And here I also have a switch that turns the light on and off, and you may even be able to hear the relay clicking as I turn it on and off. So let's try to play that slideshow and now see what happens. Okay, so you can see that it turned on the light, and hopefully you could also hear the relay clicking when we reached that slide. So that's an example of from within blocks. When something happens on screen, it triggers an external event. And of course, maybe you want that same light to go off once we move past this video. And then you probably guessed it, you can use the disappears behavior to accomplish that. So I would bind that to the same relay, light on, and I would set it to false when the bird disappears. Okay, so let's see if we can do that again. So I just restart that slideshow. And there the light turned on. And this video will play to completion because the slideshow is set up in that way. And then when the bird disappeared, then the light was turned off.